So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey, this is Ho Ho Hong Kong with me, your host Vivek Mabubani, and my co-host who is...
Mohammed Magdi.
Yay!
I am here.
He is here once again. So far, so good. 2 for 2 weeks of not being sick.
Let's see by the time this comes out what happens. Hey, we have a show tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. You and myself, we're going to be entertaining a bunch of people in a black box.
Yes.
Yeah, go figure, right?
And we're COVID tested. Vivek is totally not positive.
Yeah.
And we're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not positive COVID-wise, but I'm very positive show-wise. Hey, look at me twisting things.
Okay. How are you feeling about the show?
I'm actually very excited about it. I mean, I have to say, this is one of those shows where I am the judge. So I'm the one who can decide how far I want to push it.
Right.
So that's what I like it. Because before, it's just like stand-up comedy. You just go up there, you do your set. But this time, I've got an LED screen. I've got like a proper staff pass and everything.
Nice.
So it's exciting there like that. Yourself?
Very cool. I'm excited,
You're
man.
hosting, dude.
I am hosting,
They're
yeah.
seeing you first.
I've always loved to go up to like 400 or 500 people who are totally not there to see me. It's so cool. Every time I host for someone who's more famous than me, they see that it's like, why are you even talking?
Yeah.
You're not the guy in the poster. What are you doing?
I'm giving a margin of error of 5% of people who think that you are me. And they're like, wait, what about the hairline?
I am planning, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm planning to go bald by the time.
You can do it, man.
I'm your after, basically.
Exactly, but you come before, yeah. Where can people see you if they want to catch you online?
They see me at the other Mohammed on Instagram. That's my main presence online. How about yourself?
Me at Funny Vivek so far on Facebook and Instagram, on YouTube. Not that one. Yeah, I'm still working on that one.
Very cool.
Anyway, so today, other than the two of us, two funny people as well, we've got another hairy gentleman who's joining us. And by hairy, I actually should have said Harry. It's Harry Harrison, everyone.
Hello.
Hey, Harry.
My hairline's as funny as Vivek.
Yeah.
Dude, your hairline looks great.
Yeah, I know. This is why it annoys me. I'm like, some people's hairlines work. Mine doesn't. It's just like...
I use polish around the edges. Yeah,
you just like let it shine.
Also, Harry does not really need an introduction. Everyone knows, or everyone has been in Hong Kong for like 2 months. Knows.
If you don't know Harry, I want you to go take the South China Morning Post or any other newspaper that you normally read, throw that away, and only leave one page of the newspaper. Right? You will find this one page with the cartoon drawing that you see every single day. At the bottom right corner, sometimes if he's feeling good, on bottom left corner, you will see the word Harry with the year after that.
Yeah, someone tried to claim that it depended how I was feeling, whether I signed it left or right. But actually, it's just where the space is.
It's not as scientific as we think it is.
That was my first thought. I was like, is there a sign behind it? When he was like, this actually, the left side means I'm being sarcastic, you know?
There's no secret messages. Nothing,
So Harry Harrison, if you don't know, just to clarify, he is the famous artist in Hong Kong that you'll see in a lot of, like, especially SCMP, where he will have the one drawing per day at least mocking the recent headlines or news that's been happening. If you don't know Harry Harrison, then let me just tell you, and you live in Hong Kong, you're probably one of those guys that, you know, back in when Leonardo da Vinci was still alive, it's like, dude, have you seen this Lisa chick on the wall? She's like staring. I don't know. Whoa, it's so cool. Dude, you gotta check it out. He's like, I did. He's like, dude, shh. She's looking at you. It's like, I made it, man. How do you not know this? So Harry Harrison, right now, he has a new book called Ad Ink, obviously to play off the Chinese phrase ad oil, I believe. And he's like agreeing to me. He's like, I guess.
Nothing to do with it. No.
No, not at all. It just add ink to paper. He's just describing his job. It's very basic, actually.
I know,
I would say not very smart.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
what are you gonna do?
I like to say how it is.
Exactly. Not creative at all.
Exactly.
This is like me. Like my book is gonna be called "Tell Jokes."
Yeah. I'm gonna do one of you. I'll say jokes told.
Yeah. Jokes they let in, it should be good.
Exactly, yeah. So if you, his recent book Ad Ink now. I know this is podcast, so it's good. I need everybody to imagine. I want you all to close your eyes right now. Right, just imagine a beautiful cover where Harry's different characters are popping out at you, and it's in black and white except for one character, Mohammed. It's really important because Harry's insecurities popped out, saying, "What if they don't know which one's me?"
Yeah. My narcissism overcame me when I was doing the cover.
Yeah. So on the cover, there's a bunch of his different characters in black and white, but he himself is in a beautiful yellow shirt with the SCMP logo all over it. Sell out.
They've got ideas about that. They're very excited about the shirt.
Yeah,
actually.
no shit.
They're loving it, man.
I mean, it can be like also like a movie ticket or something. Why are they being so sensitive? Yeah, it can be anything.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah.
We all know what it is.
But it's
our
also, it
logo.
can be anything. You know what I mean?
You saw it there first.
Yeah. This is Jerry Seinfeld going, is this anything?
Okay, so I actually did a kind of a deep dive on your older stuff, and it seems that you have basically those characters all have history. Like there's like fixed characters. Can you tell us a little bit about some of these characters?
Sure, it's tricky, isn't it, on a podcast?
Yeah.
Right,
I was
yeah.
going to point at them.
I'm gonna try to describe. Okay, so we've obviously got all the men in Harry's cartoons are usually either bald, round shaped. I was mocking him how he never draw men that are slender.
Right.
They're always chubby and round.
Based because I use myself as a model, so it's,
So that way you are the one and only time you're the model. So you've got the characters now on the front cover. I see that one of the more famous ones is the gentleman in the white. A wife beater, I would
the
say?
guy in the
No.
vest.
Yeah, the guy in the white vest.
That's Mr. Wong.
Mr. Wong.
Based on a watchman or the building manager. It wasn't the building manager. Is sort of doorman.
I like how you've upgraded their job. From
Right,
doorman to
You
building
made him
man.
sound like a medieval, like fancy man on a watchtower. The watchman. He's the guy who's sleeping 90% of the time.
I know a very similar guy in my current building, and he's called the building manager.
Was that a self-title? He's
Don't
like,
Americans say super? No, they do. Like the guy who does that job is just.
Oh,
it's
yeah?
called
Yeah, they call
super.
him the super. Yeah,
Yeah, I
in
was like, what the
States,
fuck
yeah.
is a super?
No, but
It's like this
the
superhero.
guy in my building, actually, I have noticed he does wield quite a bit of power, and people listen to him. Some of these big triad guys that operate there.
Oh,
they're
wow,
like-
wow.
When Norton shouts, they're like, oh, okay.
Wow, look at this guy. They're like, yeah, not today. We'll rob someone else tomorrow.
One day I will make enough money, Patreon, to actually live in a building that has a guard.
Yeah.
I've never lived in a building. My building, I am the guard, basically.
Yeah.
I can just like hold the door at night, like, where are you going?
Yeah.
I live here. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
let you
never
in.
had one. But you guys tell stories about those guys who are always like not giving a fuck until Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when they like shower and shave and wake up.
Not Norton, no. he gives me bags of peanuts and things sometimes. Just,
Did you call him Norton? Is that
That's
his name?
That's his
That's
name,
his
yeah.
actual name.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how classy.
Do you have a white guard?
No, he's an old Chinese guy, but he's called Norton.
I bet you anything. He had his first computer. He's like, I need a name right now. I have a choice between McAfee and Norton. I'm gonna choose Norton.
Macintosh.
I don't think Norton's seen a computer, actually. he's got newspaper clippings in his office.
So wait, back to this fella. What's his name again?
That's Mr. Wong.
Yeah.
Mr. Wong is based loosely on the different
building
guards.
manager.
Yeah,
Okay,
well, there's
the
one
building
guy,
manager.
one guy that I used to go for dim sum with and that.
Yeah.
And
And he was always in the white vest coming
yeah,
in.
yeah.
And that's what I noticed. That when I was young in my building, there was this guy that used to be hired to wash people's cars, and he would always be in like the white vest, whether it's winter or summer. I asked him like, "Why are you never cold?" He's like, "Snake soup." I'm like, that's the trick.
I imagine Mr. Wong was of a similar.
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure. So we got Mr. Wong, if you've seen him in the newspaper. Next to him, you've got the lovely lady who's always hunched over, always angry, and I believe that's the wife of Mr. Wong.
Yeah,
Actually-
she wasn't to start with, but I decided that perhaps they should have a shared history.
Is this cover online somewhere? Because I would want our listeners maybe to pause and look at the cover, because it's kind of pointless now that we're pointing at something they can't see.
Well, you know
Yeah.
how you can see it? You can buy the book.
Well, yeah, obviously.
There's always the book. Yeah, In Bookazine. Yeah.
In Bookazine, yeah.
So-
Chana from Bookazine was actually a guest on the podcast before.
Nice.
Shout out, Chana.
All right,
But-
so actually do me a favor. If you just go onto Google and just search for the word "add ink," you will probably see in Google Images the cover to the book.
Oh, it is there. Okay.
It is there.
All right.
It is
Yeah, and
there,
if you subscribe to SCMP, there's various ads online as well. For it,
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't have an ad blocker, is what he's saying. So I've never seen those ads.
Okay. I use a browser that just let me bypass this. Never mind.
Anyway, we'll get into that. Yeah.
Well, I tried, but it kept reminding me that people make money off of advertisements, and it wasn't fair that I went in.
Oh yeah, trust me. We are such hypocrites when it comes to that. I'm like,
Oh,
please,
yeah.
please don't block my ad.
Yeah.
But yours got to go.
Yeah, the three of us do ads, by the way. But like
Yeah.
our ads are good.
Where's
Everyone
your
else.
social conscience, man?
Yeah, exactly. right. So again, go to Google right now. Just search for the word Add Ink, and if you want to type in Harry Harrison, or we've got the link in the notes as well where you can buy the book. You will see the cover to the book. You've got the lovely lady in the bottom left corner who's hunched over, kind of angry, wasn't in love with Mr. Wong, and all of a sudden love happened. So that just proves no matter how grumpy you are, someone can like you.
Yeah, I felt one of them at least needed a life outside of the tea shop. So,
Do you have a kind of like a Tarantino-esque kind of like overarch of the characters? Like they're all kind of related somehow?
no, I should actually, because I get confused sometimes.
Yeah, is he allowed to fall in love with her? I don't know. What's
exactly.
the family behind it?
Why is Mr. Lee always with them?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there is also a crocodile in the back that I'm very curious
That's
about.
a dragon.
Oh, is it a dragon?
Right.
It looks like a crocodile. Oh yeah, okay. Now I see the rest of him. The head looks like a crocodile.
Please excuse me. He's from Egypt.
I know. Yeah, this is we call crocodiles dragons. This is basically the poor man's dragon. But what's going on with the dragon? What's the hair up to?
Well, it's based on the dragon that used to be on the Hong Kong crest. There's
okay.
a lion and a dragon.
Yeah.
So it's a
Right.
sort of stylized version of that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got a little bit of that going on.
All right, and one last question about the cover. There is in the bottom. There is some sort of a ball-shaped figure.
That's
is that COVID?
It's a COVID virus.
Yeah, okay, it
Yeah.
is COVID. Okay.
Oh, there's the lion as well from the crest.
So there's a
They're
lion.
holding the banner.
Yeah.
Oh, you're treading dangerous water, sir. You got a lady who looks like someone that we all probably recognize holding the NSL sign.
I was gonna say that's pretty ballsy, dude.
Well, she's in the cartoons. So,
Yeah, she's always there. Yeah.
Apparently, she was upset that she wasn't on the front cover because she was on the back originally.
She's like, I will not be seen behind. All right, so let's get into the whole process. Look, we always see the final product, and the same with comedy is that people always see the final, let's say, you're set on stage, but they don't really often know about the process behind it. Now, talking to Harry earlier on, he's got his own ways, we've got our own ways, and it always starts with the pen. Right, and you have a very unique pen that you normally use. You've got your own ink that you do. Could you just describe it a little bit about how your basic tools are?
Yeah, sure. I buy proper pen nibs for drawing, and I could never get hold of pen nib holders. There was often a shortage. So I realised I could just tape them to chopsticks. If I shaved one end of the chopstick down so that it was slanted, then I could just masking tape it on.
Can I just take a moment to point out how right now Mohammed and myself are not the cheapest people in the room. This is a rare occasion.
I'm
The most
a
famous
green
cartoonist
illustrator.
in Hong Kong uses chopsticks.
I'm green.
It's like he eats with one chopstick, save the other one for me. Like, what's the next one? Like going to fishball skewer sticks and stuff. You go there.
And I always use ones that I've actually used to eat my lunch with as well.
Hey, look
So
at that.
Nice.
It adds your own flavor to your drawings, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, what's that red color? It's
It's chili sauce.
Exactly, that's what I do. So as simple as that, because a lot of times people think, oh, I don't know where to start. I had to go down to the shop and buy all these tools. But honestly, at the end of the day, it's about the content, right? It's not about the tools itself. That's just the way to get to the final product.
The tools are important, what you're comfortable working with. And
Sure.
actually, I really like the length and the weight of the chopstick as a pen holder. It's great.
Yeah.
And they're always around. You're never stuck
Oh,
for
for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, everywhere you go, you're like chopsticks, like no problem, have 20.
Yeah.
Right? Every event you go to, there's like way too many left. Now, the question is, when you do chopsticks, after you split them apart, do you do the scrub the chopsticks so that little splinters get off as well? Do you have that little ritual?
Not really. No, they're not that bad usually. I do shave the ends so that there's a chamfer one end. Otherwise, the bottom of it snags on the paper.
See, this is the difference. If Mo and myself were found shaving the ends of a chopstick, people would be like, "Yeah, that's not good."
Yeah,
You're making a shiv.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to see a brown guy on the street sharpening the chopstick. That will not end well for
Not
anyone.
let you on any planes with those.
Oh, definitely. They're like,
Let's go back a little bit. You're the first cartoonist, I would say, that I actually meet in person. And how do you discover that you have this sort of talent as a young person?
I always drew from a very early age. As soon as I could hold a pencil, I started drawing things.
Where did you grow up?
All over the place because my dad was in the Air Force. I actually lived in Libya for
Oh,
nearly 3
nice. How was
years.
your Arabic?
It was all right when I was 5 or 6 when I came back. Pleasantries, and greetings and stuff.
Right. Were you
in
like in a compound, like a fancy protected?
We're in an Air Force base.
Yeah, there you go.
RAF Idris.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Named after King Idris, who was the puppet king at the time.
Yeah. Lovely place, untouched. Yeah.
But as I remember, it was quite nice actually.
Yeah, well, yeah. Describing
and so
it now.
different to what came after. You know, I was back in suburban London, and places like that. So
Right.
I'm guessing with all the traveling, that's where your creativity kind of got built, because you probably didn't have too many friends because of you make a friend, they're like, we got to go. It's like, I can't be friends anymore. We got to go to somewhere else.
You change friends a lot, and you do end up, because I'm an only child, so you spend a lot of time drawing on your own.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
So
that as well.
you were born where, in London?
I was born in Cambridgeshire, in an Air Force hospital.
Okay. And then you moved to Libya for a very young age.
Yeah, then Libya, then back to the UK, then Singapore, then back to the UK.
Nice. And how did Hong Kong happen?
That's when I ran out of money when I was backpacking in 1990. And I had a choice of flying back to the UK with the money I had, or staying longer in Thailand and getting a flight to Hong Kong, cheap flight.
Yeah.
Right.
And because you could work, because it was a British
Colony
territory
at the time.
or whatever.
Yeah. So you just came down here. Now, of course, you just came down here thinking I'll figure it out when I get there. And the drawing was always happening. But the question is, when you when you first got here, were you hoping to pursue drawing as a career, or was it just a side thing that you were just trying to get through with?
Yeah, that's the first time I came here, 1990. So I'd been in Australia working as an illustrator.
Yeah.
And then I came here, and I did go around all the advertising. Back then, there were no mobile phones and computers. You got the yellow pages.
Yeah.
Found all the advertising agencies and rang up and asked to speak to the art director.
Yeah.
And bizarrely,
But then how do you convince them? You're on the phone. You're like, okay, so I can draw a circle now. Imagine a curve, and it's really nice.
no, you have a portfolio, and
Yeah.
you'll make an appointment to see the art director. And if they don't like your work, they'll send you packing, or they'll give you work. You know.
So do you show up with like an actual physical book of your work?
Yeah, portfolio case full of drawings and preferably printed stuff that you've done for other people.
Right.
And
what was your most like treasured drawing at the time, or work at the time?
Well, it was stuff I'd done in Australia for Cathay Pacific.
Okay.
we
So it's
did-
more like just commercial stuff,
Yeah.
not for the news or whatever.
Oh no, it's all commercial then.
Okay. What did you draw?
Anything. I mean, I did a good line in imitation Ken Doane illustrator. I don't know if you remember Ken Doane, who was a very famous Australian sort of illustrator.
And you would know probably. And the other host who was, he's from
He
Australia.
had bedspreads with these drawings on, and all it was all over Australia at the time, and of course, but no one could afford to use him, so they used to get you to copy him.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like our industry as well.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like we'd like to book that person, but no. Okay, how much do you cost?
I literally replaced him a couple of times
Yeah.
because I'm the poor man's Vivek. Basically.
Oh no, don't put yourself down. man.
It's true. They're like, you call him, he's like, here's my code. They're like, all right, we'll get the other guy
Yeah,
for
yeah.
half the price. Thank you so much.
They're like, yeah, our audience will be fine. They won't care.
I get that with they say they say 3, and you give them a price.
Yeah.
They say, okay, how much is it for an A4? It probably should be more, because it's more difficult to draw smaller.
exactly.
You just give them an A4 and they blow it up bigger.
That is so good. Actually, I never thought of that actually with your artwork, where it's not really the size. For us, it's the duration, right? The longer you perform, the more you cost.
Yeah.
So that equivalent would be like, could you tell your jokes but softer?
Yeah.
And make it cheaper that way?
Well, for me, it's like selling them by the square inch
Yeah,
instead of
yeah.
by the amount of effort put in.
You're one step away from property tycoons over here.
Yeah.
Yours is only 2 dimensions. They're doing 3 dimensions over here with flats and all that. All right. So now the book over here is a collection of a lot of your artwork that you've done over the years, and each page, what I do like is it has a little kind of story behind it. Like if you just randomly flip one page, you'll see, okay, there's a little bit of story behind this artwork. Was there a reason you wanted to put this book together? Like it was time?
I'm not sure, because it wasn't my idea. It was Vincent and the guys.
Oh yeah, and
and
SCMP, right?
And the reason for the little synopsis
Yeah.
is because a lot of cartoons don't have much shelf life, and
True.
you know that story's gone.
Yeah.
So,
It was hot, and then a year later, like, wait, I don't know what you're referring to
Yeah.
anymore, right? Yeah. Because I know when I met you before at the Hong Kong Literary Festival, we were going through some of your famous artwork that you've done. Now, the process goes from your pen, you've got the chopstick pen, you basically have to do these drawings, but does it just mean like you just sit one day and say, okay, you know what, this has caught my attention, I'm going to work on that? Or is there a process? Do they feed you some headlines? Or what happens over here?
Well, up until about 2 weeks ago, I used to get sent a news list. Originally, I used to ring up and they talk me through the news list
Yeah.
every night. And And then they started sending me the news list because they couldn't be bothered to talk to me on the phone.
So are you always at home? You're not in the office?
No, I'm either I either work on Llama or I've got an office. Just
we haven't even gone to his office. His office
Wincott
is
Street.
fascinating.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Under Norton's auspicious
Supervision.
control. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they just send you. So now you have to go in.
Now
and
I
find
can
the
dive
list.
into the news list. Unfortunately, before they used to give me a nice synopsis that spoon-fed me all the major details of the stories, and now I actually have to go and find the story. The story's all there. You can click on it, find article, and it's great actually. But
all right, I mean, so you used to kind of get table service. Now it's like, here's the buffet, go serve yourself.
Yeah.
That kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a very different feeling. I mean, buffet sounds good on paper, but you're like, no, I don't want to have to go pick something.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just trying to get my acts adjusted to that routine.
Oh,
right?
do you-
Yeah.
But isn't it like safer for them to give you the headliner, and that's when you know like this is the stuff?
Oh no, because they don't actually tell me which ones to have a go at.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But wouldn't you find something and you're like, you have a go at it, and they're like, oh no, not this.
Oh
Yeah.
well, that happens all. That,
But it's
they don't
wasting
actually say that though. There's no words spoken. I mean,
Sure.
it's
I
we
just
like
look at
it
it-
that way. Yeah.
But wouldn't that just wasting everybody's time
Yeah.
by
no.
letting you draw, and then they're like, yeah, we're never gonna use
Not
it.
really, because it gets your mind working.
Okay,
They've only
okay,
got
okay.
to look at it briefly.
Yeah.
And
It's like, that's when he signs on the bottom left corner. He's like,
Yeah.
these guys
I
got me this day.
write my name backwards so they don't know who drew it. Yeah.
I'm looking quickly at the table of contents here for the book, and is there some sort? So I'm reading some things like politically incorrect, which is pretty spicy topic, I would say.
Yeah, that's the editorial team, no, not me. So,
Okay. Cracks in the city, monkey business, Trump and the wacky word. Is there some sort of a chronological order to this?
It's not really chronological. It was just sort of general topic by general topic. I think,
just categorize, that's it.
Okay, now I'm very curious about politically incorrect. It's totally my favorite
All
topic.
right, so you can look at that now. I wanted to touch upon the office space, because a lot of creative minds, they have to have a certain space that they kind of do their work on, because you can't just suddenly say, okay, go to that corner over there, draw me something in 10 minutes and come back to me. You want to have your space where you feel comfortable and you get in the zone, right?
Yeah.
Now, I know your office that you told me about in Shangwan side is a very fascinating building where you are one of the unique tenants over there. Can you tell me who your neighbors are?
We're the only non-sex workers in the whole building. So everyone else is in that industry.
Harry, you know how interesting your book must be? Mohammed completely ignored you talking about it.
I noticed
genuinely-
he didn't even bat an eyelid.
I
did he?
genuinely, okay, I'm so sorry.
No, you're-
This is fascinating. I literally just opened the middle of the book on
Yeah.
politically incorrect.
Yeah.
We can take that out if you want. But I want to ask you about a couple of these, because I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh my God, this cannot be on shelves in Hong Kong. This is crazy. So just, I don't know if you can tell me if I can say one of these or not. Just read it out. So we have Mr. Wong. I keep forgetting his name.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that his
Mr. Wong, and talking
And
to
who is he talking to?
Mr. Lee.
There we go.
And Mr. Lee is a guy who... Can you introduce Mr. Lee?
He's an old guy. It does. The old guy that I knew had hair actually, but I like drawing bald people.
Right.
Yeah.
It's easier.
So Mr. Lee used to sometimes take day trips to Lama, and he would stop. You'd meet him on a path miles from the village, you
Yeah.
know, and he would practice his English. And his English was pretty good, you know, and. Also, he'd bump into you in town. You'd say, "Hello, Mr. Lee," and he'd start. Can you tell me about this word? Like,
Nice.
But so it's basically Mr. Wong asking Mr. Lee, what did you do during the Cultural Revolution? And Mr. Lee answers, learn to swim, which is fucking hilarious.
It was in the paper, and the editors passed it. It's fine. Yeah.
No, Harry is smart. He put a little teacup, that teapot that says "I love Hong Kong." on it.
Between them, there is a teapot that says, I love Hong Kong,
Yeah.
I heart Hong Kong.
Yeah.
There is also an empty bird
Yeah,
cage.
the bird's flown.
Yeah,
and the bird is flown,
The
and
bird's
there's
out of
one
there.
feather.
Yeah.
It's fun. And I'm so sorry. I completely checked out of the conversation because this is so cool.
Yeah. So that's just one of the many, many pages. That's what I mean. So the idea is that you see the illustration, and then you have the kind of backstory behind it as well. And that's what the whole book is about. It's kind of maybe running through all the last few years of you putting your drawings together. But I really don't want to skip the office space.
Oh yeah, sorry. I will go back to.
Let me
I'll
tell
go
you.
back in.
His office building. He's the only non-sex worker tenant in the space.
Wait, do you live in my building?
No, you got the same.
I'm the sex worker. Okay, never
you're a
mind.
sex worker.
Yes, come on, Harry.
It confuses the hell out of the police. They don't share intelligence, obviously.
Yeah, they
so
don't.
the different groups of policemen turn up knocking on the door, not
Right.
because they do raids to check IDs, and they're always shocked and surprised, and they go like, "What?"
Wait, how often do you see them downstairs? You're like, today's the day.
Actually, someone tried to deliver a package to me 2 weeks ago, and they were doing a raid next door, and she tried to come to my office, and they said, no, you do not belong here. And they sent her away.
So wait, which area is that? Like what, One Chai or?
No, it's just here,
It's Sherwan
Wingut
side.
Guy.
Yeah, Wingut Street. It's a Sherwan. It's not too far from
What?
here. I know, right?
Okay,
Go figure.
that's crazy.
You would have thought, oh, Sherwan's so proper. No,
Yeah,
no.
I live in Saimpun, so I'm pretty close to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so how illegal is the business outside of your?
No, it's all legal as far as I know. There's that loophole.
Yeah.
One woman, one premises.
She can sell herself or
So
something, but yeah.
they take a unit that's probably about 500 square foot, and they put 4 little rooms
Compartments
in there, and then
or
that's
whatever.
one woman, one unit.
Yeah.
So one woman. People.
So why
and
do they
that's
keep
legal.
getting raided then? Why do they keep getting raided then?
Oh, just they're interested in IDs. There's a lot of mainland girls working there, so they just want to make sure they're all above board.
So
like-
it's not actually like the prostitution.
they're
it's
not trying to stop the prostitution.
It's the
no.
immigration, basically.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
God, they're like, you can go in there, but you can't come in here. Like, wait a second.
You can't come in here. That's a bad
Yeah.
business for them, dude.
I actually, a few months ago, I was just after, because the brothel never closed all the way. Massage parlours, normal massage parlours
Yeah.
were
Right.
closed. Hairdressing salons were closed. Things like that. Nail bars,
Yeah.
And the brothels never missed a day's business. Right? All through
Wow.
that.
Technically, yeah, they're not a spa. They're not exactly, a gym.
Okay, so Harry, where can we see the other drawings?
I don't have time for that.
I want to buy that book.
Yeah, I can make some recordings for you from the
There you go.
from the light well if you want. Yeah.
Do you actually hear?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, that's
How
fantastic.
distracting is that?
Well, it's funny, you get used to anything in the end. So if someone visits me and they can hear it, they go, "Wow, does that go on all the time?" And you go, "What?"
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you're right.
This
yeah,
is
that's
like
something.
me checking out of this podcast by looking at your book.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the second part of the magic that happens for Harry is that he's got his cheap chopstick pens, then he's got his brothel sounding back soundtrack,
Which
that
also
he's doing.
keeps the rent down for
Keeps
me.
rent- yeah, exactly. But then the third magical part is where anyone in the creative business like ourselves, it's about the final product. How do you even get to that? Because I'm always fascinated about how the rejection process happens. As comedians, our rejection happens live, like in our faces. That this is I'm presenting, and you're telling me it's bad. It's too late. This is the product. But I mean, I'm sure you have to get through some editorial processes for the final piece to come to the newspaper. What's that like?
Yeah, so what happens is once I've got hold of the news list, I work my way through the stories, and anything that comes to mind about a certain story. And some stories you want to comment on because
You have something to say.
you have to let go of the anger first. 'cause
Right.
you're angry.
Yeah, I can imagine that. That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, you must be really like either super depressed or super numb to everything. You're like, this feels nothing
No,
anymore.
Yeah.
you get an initial reaction, like as anyone would, and then you have to sort of no.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's when you get your cartoons that you will actually get in the paper. 'Cause
Yeah.
if you do it when you're angry, they'll be too rabid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
And
true.
it's gonna look personal almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like dealing with the heckler, right? After a while, you're like, okay, calm down. Let's see what the situation is happening, and then
Right.
figure out an angle to
So-
basically
But
mock
But
it.
don't
them
you
up,
feel
yeah.
the
Yeah,
pressure that you have to get it out pretty fast because obviously the news cycles now are so
Yeah.
short, right?
Well, I get 5 hours roughly each night.
Really? Wow.
So
And how many drawings are you supposed to
I just
present?
keep sending until they pick one. So,
Okay.
that could get up to, it has got up to 15 before.
Wow.
So they tell you, all right, that's enough? Or
Well, they'll come back and say, we want that one. It's really annoying if you sent 15. They
Yeah.
come back and go, we want
The first
the
one.
first one
Yeah.
you sent at
Yeah.
6 o'clock. you know.
right.
I bet you like is your email inbox like on constant refreshes, like the moment cling, you're like done, I'm out.
Yeah, that's right. I'm constantly watching the
when
email.
they say
I-
we want that one, do they want like it to be more elaborate or something?
Yeah, then I ink it. I send them a very rough pencil draft with my words on it,
Right.
and sometimes they're a little better than Matchstick Men in it. I do a bit more than that because I want to get a feel for it myself in case they pick it.
Yeah,
Right.
It's very rough, and then they they choose one.
So
And-
the first draft doesn't get the chopstick treatment yet. It gets just pencils, right?
yeah, all pencils.
Yeah, it's all pencils. So we're not going to the real nitty gritty
No.
chopstick. Okay, so pencil white, and then how do you basically go three at a? Do you do in bursts, like 3 drawings straight down, or you just just keep sending as they come?
That depends. Sometimes you now and again you get a dream news list where you can't get the drawings out fast enough. You're hoping they don't pick one before you've got the next one out.
Yeah. You have that challenge.
Yeah.
Because like ultimately there must be times when they pick one and you're like, oh, that is terrible.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
That happens as well, and
Oh,
it's my
man.
fault for sending it though. So.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, come on, you went with this. It's almost like you're trying to sell the other one.
Yeah.
You're like, here's a shit one, so you can take the good one. And they're like, oh, we would like to keep this. It's like, what?
What happens is you often do because sometimes you need something to unblock your brain a bit.
Right.
So you can only think of one idea. Nothing else comes to mind. So you do it, and it's shit, and you send it,
Yeah.
and then that starts the ball rolling, and then then you're on a roll, and you've got
True,
some
yeah,
ideas, and then they pick the shit one that you sent.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you're
God.
like, who is there a substitute today? What's going on with your team today? Is somebody
And-
like fired?
When you do win, and if you get in trouble for whatever reason for any of your drawing, is that basically something that they have to deal with, not you? You're out of the picture?
Yeah, I mean, we don't get much trouble. We get letters sometimes, but usually funny enough, the people that write, they always send me the letters, and I've got to
Is
write.
it like from angry citizens,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like government people or whatever?
No, we never get any of that actually.
Wow. So just like periodic people, for example, is like, how dare you?
Yeah.
And they just forward it to you?
And then they send it to me, and then their email address is always on there. So I write back to them because usually it's because they've got the wrong end of the joke.
Yeah.
They think I'm not using irony. They think I'm being direct.
Right,
and
right.
saying something nasty.
See,
like,
that's
whereas-
something that happens, right? Like,
Yeah.
Where you really did not intend for that to happen, and you weren't meaning that, but they took it completely wrong because it's like you were wanting me to say that, but that's
Yeah.
not what I'm trying to say. How often do you get that? How often do you like get the complaints?
Not that often, but now and again. And then I just write to them saying, I'm sorry you didn't like the cartoon, but what I'm saying in this cartoon is this, not what you're suggesting.
Yeah, but I'm sure there must have been times when you're like, oh, you didn't like today's cartoon? Please tune in tomorrow. You definitely love this one, especially if there's like some big figure that didn't like something that you drew. Maybe like talked to maybe some of the you didn't draw her hair right, or the guy's like, I'm not that fat. Have you had those scenarios? Like I know that you had one case.
Regina Rip.
Our favorite topic.
Yeah, so I did she just come back from the States after being trained to be charming and more personable in a PR fashion. Like,
The etiquette thing of like, use a small fork first. Yeah, go
And
ahead.
she set up a think tank to sort of second guess Donald Jang's government.
Yeah.
So I did a picture of Regina Rip with a thought bubble saying Regina's think tank. And it was her chasing Donald Jang down the street in a tank, right? Which she complained about.
Yeah.
So we did another cartoon. I put apologies to Regina Rip, and it said Regina's at think tank, and she's thinking about Donald Jang in a big glass tank full of water being chased by sharks. And she stopped writing after that.
You're like, this is going to get worse.
She's like, wait a second. No, I don't think he understands the apology methodology over here.
Funny enough, I saw her on a chat at the FCC live,
Oh, yeah.
and she actually answered questions. She didn't do that thing where they just reel off whatever.
Yeah, what they were told.
They were told.
Oh.
She actually she got asked some very difficult questions in the Q&A, and she answered every one of them.
Wow. I mean, wait, did you notice, was her mouth in sync to the words you were hearing through the speaker? They
it
were?
was- yeah.
I'm
so
very-
actually, she's not as
Okay.
shabby as you think.
Okay, interesting. Very impressed. I mean, the
Yeah.
elections are coming up very soon. I'm sure people are considering that as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
Yeah,
Regina,
Hey.
you heard it here first.
See, yeah, exactly. Look at us plugging your name
So
there.
I'm reading. I'm looking at the timeline of your views on Occupy Central, and that's from 2014. Has any of these made the book? First of all,
No, they. I'm sure it was a coincidence, but the book only goes back 5 years.
Wow, what a shocker!
Oh, let me just say, this is pure editorial gold.
And whose decision was that?
I'll
Harry?
get my coat.
Oh my god!
That I had no idea. I didn't even notice about the dates.
Yeah, but I mean, the link is still up there on
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the SCMP. But I mean, I asked that kind of knowing the answer, because a lot of these drawings are pretty spicy.
The book's big enough, surely. I mean, people wouldn't be able to carry it if we went back that far.
Oh yeah, sure, that's the reason. Yeah, but I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, there is a lot of stuff that is just flat out just making fun of the police.
Yeah.
It seems like I would say, as a neutral outsider, it seems to be kind of one-sided in a way.
I did try and balance it. Actually, it's I've always tried to balance, because not everything. I don't. Oh, these guys are good and these guys are bad. I never do that. You know,
I mean, that's another thing, like, because you do draw a lot with the police as well in your cartoons, but your father was a policeman. You said Air Force, right?
Everyone assumes that I do it because I don't like the police or disrespect the police, but it's not true. I grew up with a policeman.
Well, there you go.
And,
who are the two cats?
Well, that's just the business, so developers, anyone like that.
I thought of two names there. I'm not going to mention, but there is one drawing. It's absolutely fantastic. Two big fat cats holding glasses of wine, I guess, at a bar. One asks, "How would you tackle Occupy Central?" And the other cat says, "Start charging them rent."
That's so low. And this is another thing I appreciate at your artwork. It's not like, the typical outsider viewpoint, but this is like really proper local angles. We all joke about the rent over here. I mean, I was looking at your book again, page 225. If you bought the book, please turn to the book to page 225. It's this one where you have, of course, Mr. Wong and his wife. Maybe by then, I don't know if they were married yet. They're looking at a minibus, and the minibus bus number is 73. And Mr. Wong's wife says, Mrs. Wong, I hope that's the
Don't
bus.
assume their gender.
Right, exactly, yeah. The Wong, they said, I hope that's the bus number and not the driver's age.
That was when they were concerned about how long those minibus drivers were.
And that's actually one of those things, right? Every time you've ever taken a minibus, you will have the driver. You're like, is he awake? Like, is this guy can he still see the steering wheel? What's going on? And those are the problems that you have in Hong Kong that we all know, but we all kind of like, if he's driving and we get home faster, I don't really care. Don't complain. You can make a complaint. You get the young ones; they won't drive. Safety first. We don't want that. So how have you been able to assimilate into the local environment and mentality? I mean, it's very easy in Hong Kong to just stick within your circle of comfort zone there, but like you become like, I mean, with your cartoons, it tells us that you know Hong Kong as a Hong Konger.
I've been here for nearly 28 years, and I've always, I go out with Guailos drinking,
right? Yeah,
because that's what they do.
Of course,
exactly.
And
no good white
Chinese
people
friends,
basically.
they tend to like to go and eat. And me on a Friday night, that's the last thing on my mind.
You just want to have a drink, mate.
But no, I have, I get to know lots of Chinese people and that, especially in the areas where where my office is. I always knock on to them. I mean, they're very indifferent to me. And I get there, but apart, maybe not the girls. But
have they given up like years ago? They're like, we're not even gonna.
One of them pushed the button for me a while back, and she pressed the right. I said, "Oh, you know which floor?" She goes, "Yeah, you are the office."
Well, love thy neighbor. You should know each other. That's very nice of her. She's helping you press the button already. All right, so you have that. Now, okay, so we talked about the whole process, because I'm always fascinated first of all, like with the book, because again, you can just flip to any page and you'll have some story that if you've lived here long enough, you would probably relate to it because you've seen the story or the history or something that you've noticed it, and it's got your unique signature look to it. Now, coming back to one final thing that I'm always curious, like how much of the local language have you learned? Like, because I see sometimes in your cartoons you write Chinese characters as well. Is that you? Like, can you write Chinese characters?
I can trace Chinese characters.
He can probably copy Chinese characters and draw them well.
Yeah.
The guys at my framing shop, when I get stuff framed with Chinese characters on it, they think I'm some amazing calligrapher. It could be a picture of a dog that I was tracing. Instead, it's a Chinese character. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you? I'm curious about your comedy background, because obviously the writing process for a stand-up comedian or even a writer on a TV show is very different from you. You are given a headline. You're supposed to come up with a joke in 5 hours. Where does the comedy come from?
From a long history of pubs, standing in the pub. Originally watching the Benny Hill show and the Two Ronnies and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then also, because I changed schools a lot.
Yeah.
The first thing that happens when you get to a new school is you get the bullies come after you.
Exactly. Yeah.
And originally I used to try fighting.
Yeah.
Which sometimes is all right. But eventually I realised, actually, if you could just if you can have
Yeah.
a few quips,
Yes.
they'll leave you alone. Like,
Very,
Yeah.
I had a very similar story to
Yeah.
mine, except that I am not nearly as successful as you are.
well,
But one day.
Stickman can work one day.
but it's not just that; it helps you make friends quickly.
True, yeah.
And then that neutralizes any bullying element because your friends will go like, "Oh, leave him alone." Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, the big buff
Yeah.
guys like I like.
Did
this
you
stuff.
ever think of changing, like using the comedy beyond doing cartoons, as in like maybe being a ghostwriter on a TV show, or an actual writer, or a stand-up?
I certainly couldn't do stand. I don't know how you guys do it. I mean, it's that that's
I don't know how you do
Yeah, I
this.
know. 5 hours. I'd
Because you
freak
know
out.
what? Like the highest level comedians in the world, you're talking about Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, Louis C.K., these guys come up with an hour a year.
yeah.
And that's a very extensive touring every single night, sometimes multiple shows. And those are the highest levels. People like us come up with an hour every maybe 2 years. That's
Yeah.
how difficult it is. You have to come up with a joke every 5 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I probably wouldn't work on stage. So.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I think
don't
it's one
know.
of these things that grass is always greener, right? Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I can never do your job.
Yeah.
It's so difficult.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like sometimes you're like, I have nothing? Like, it's such, like, let's say the topic for this week is, I know you probably wouldn't joke about that, but the taxi driver murder.
Oh no! I mean, when that appears in the news list, you look at it and go, "Ooh, move on to the next."
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question: would you want to joke about it, but you know it's not gonna go well?
No, it's not.
You don't have not necessarily that particular topic, but anything that is kind of tragic or whatever.
I've got a dark sense of humor, but I wouldn't
Yeah.
put it in the cartoons. It would come out
Very
in the pub.
insensitive, of
When
course.
You're talking to your mates very
Yes.
quietly.
Yeah.
In a- yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And okay, so the other question is like, what happens when you see something maybe not tragic, but something that needs to be addressed, but you got nothing? Writer's block, basically. What do you do?
You either again move on.
Next topic.
No, I mean, that's.
Would you
they're the ones
ignore it?
get-
Like the biggest headline?
You get stuck on those because
Yeah.
you keep trying to.
Yeah.
And now and again, sometimes it works if you find another story that you can draw a parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you're talking about the original story, but with this other story, they're like, oh, I see what he's trying to say over here.
One of my favourite cartoons I've ever done was when the final bookseller suddenly disappeared from Taiwan,
Right.
and turned up in China. But it was on the night he disappeared. They said his family were worried about him. He disappeared. He'd gone down to his warehouse, and there's no sign of him anywhere.
Yeah.
And everyone thought he'd been taken to China.
Yeah.
And that was one I thought I'd really got to say something about this. But
Right.
It's a Sunday night, and I'm sitting. There was nothing coming.
Yeah,
right.
Apart from the obvious,
Yeah, of course.
And then I thought I need to move away from it and try and come up because it was getting late. And I skipped through and I saw a story that the Express Railway said their train wasn't going to be as fast as they originally said it was.
Right.
And it was a really dull story, but it suddenly something went ping, and
clicked,
I
yeah.
got Mrs. Wong at the information desk at the MTR Express Rail, and she's saying there must be a faster way to get to Guangdong, and the guy says, well, you should try opening a bookshop.
Oh, you'll get there. First priority, man. First thing in the morning, you'll be there.
While I understand that it's not, you're not in immediate risk of, obviously there's a vetting process. There is someone who is looking at the drawings and letting them pass or not. Is there a self-censorship going on your side, just so either you wouldn't piss off somebody or you just know that it's not going to get through, so it doesn't matter?
I don't really self-censor. I still send in the ideas about all, and surprisingly, they get through, even though they're near the bone, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had a field day on Carrie Lamb's comments last week about
the
how
election
people not
turnout?
voting is because they're satisfied.
Yeah. Which would make North Korea like the most democratic country, the
Exactly,
happiest people in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, but do you see that changing anytime soon?
But it hasn't. I mean, the time for it to change would have been straight after the national security law was brought in.
Yeah.
And we still. I mean, there was a slight flutter in the
Everyone's
in the biosphere. Right?
everybody's been like, wait, hold on, wait. Can I say that? I don't know. What can I say, right? But then I think so far, what I can see from your work is that the line that you tread on like you have a classy enough method to do it. Where it's not obvious, like, oh, this guy's getting in trouble for sure. Everyone's like, that's pretty good. Only you could get away with that. There's no one else.
Yeah, you tread around the sides of things. That's what I was saying about letting go of the anger.
Right.
Yeah.
Get rid of the anger, and then you've got a better chance of coming up with a decent cartoon that still says something without getting you banged up. You know?
Back to Ad Inc. Available now at Bookazine. The back cover is basically a lot of word leaders, right?
Yeah, it's because it's one long picture, so it should.
Yeah, it should be one
it's
panorama.
one continuous picture.
I mean,
basically.
if you look at the spine of the book, unfortunately, it's covered by the title. It's actually what I like to joke with Harry is the man bag, the man purse guy.
It's the was it Yun Long?
The Yun Long, you know the guys in the white shirt, they have.
yeah.
They would have the man purse on like their torso.
Yeah.
And it's like you're trying to be a gangster, but that looks terrible, dude. Like what's going on?
Much the same as my own lovely son has.
His own son does that.
Really? Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Question that we can cut as well, but I have to ask: of all these word leaders, there's one who is surprisingly missing.
Who's that? Oh, yeah. He's there's a representative.
So if you look at the back cover, you have to buy the book just for this.
Yeah.
Because we're obviously looking at Trump, we're looking at Kim Jong-un, we're looking at Carrie Lam, and Putin is here somewhere.
Yeah.
And there's
I don't think Putin made it into the thing.
oh, is this not Putin?
No,
oh, that's
that
not.
doesn't matter. Well, just to clarify, the guy with the big eye bags and the hairy body is not me. All right. That's
Okay,
another
actually, so
character.
what I meant by the missing leader was Putin. Here's you out.
Oh no, we're not interested in him now.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, okay, you pointed at another character, like he's represented there. So I'll leave it there. Harry, thank you so much for coming on, man.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
How do people find your work aside from SCMP? How
any
That
socials?
is, I mean, I'm on Facebook, but because Facebook seems to take up a lot of time. I've got an Instagram account, I've got a Twitter account, and I've never actually posted anything on them.
That's fine. We always ask the guests if they want to plug something aside from obviously a book or their work. So basically, people just find you on SCMP and buy.
Get a copy of the SCMP, get a copy of the book. In case you are like dead set on, I want to hear exactly where I can get it other than a bookazine. I want the link right now. You can go to the link. I mean, in the description, we'll have it over there. But if you think, like, I don't want to hear, I want to hear you say where the link is, I will spell it to you right now. https://shop.scmp.com/product/ad-ink-buy-harry-Harrison. And you can get the book over there. Look at me.
Yeah.
Yay.
Just
So
like that.
do you think someone was just like typing after you?
You know what's
It's so easy. It's in the description.
I'm
of the
actually going to
episode.
listen to the podcast and type it out and buy the damn book just to prove me wrong.
Thanks a lot for your time, man. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. It's
Cheers.
great.